So I decided to try something new with this video, again. There's a lot of little moments in my life that don't always warrant an entire dedicated video, so there's actually a lot that you don't really get to see. So for this short video, I decided to document what I ate during the busiest week of my schedule in May, so I could share some of these life moments with you, and also hopefully convince my audience that my meals don't just consist of overpriced anime cafe food and strawberries. By the way, this was not at all a typical week, especially since I celebrated like 3 different birthdays, so if you're interested in seeing a more typical what I eat in a week, I'm down to record it. It's just probably gonna be way more boring. Or if you want to see another socially packed week, who knows, maybe I'll make this a monthly thing. Or maybe you don't care, let me know. Okay, starting with May 19th. So today I got a little extra dressed up because I was on my way to a friend's afternoon tea birthday party. The weather was especially nice and not too hot on this particular day, and the restaurant the party was reserved at was gorgeous and surprisingly empty. The afternoon tea was equally gorgeous, and all of the little sweets were tea flavored, like apple and black tea macarons, orange and roasted green tea pound cake, lemon tea pudding, and my personal favorite was this raspberry and black tea tiramisu, which was super moist and delicious. I also really enjoyed the savory tier, especially the plate of vegetable pasta and sides of potato soup. Half the time, I wasn't even sure what exactly I was eating, but everything tasted really good. And there was, of course, all-you-can-drink tea for the duration of the party, and I ended up drinking like 5 different cups of tea. I should also probably mention, there's not gonna be much footage of me eating the food because I'm afraid of looking kind of cringe by recording myself eating in public, especially if I have to ask someone to help record me eating. I just can't do it, okay? Maybe in the future, I will embrace the foodie influencer eating shots, but I'm too self-conscious for that right now. Anyways, after this lovely tea party, I headed over to Daikanyama to go celebrate a second birthday party. That's right, 2 birthdays in one day. This birthday celebration took place at an art bar where you follow along with an instructor and paint on your own canvas, and they served art-themed drinks and little snacks. I am extremely inexperienced when it comes to painting, so it was a struggle, but it was a lot of fun trying something new with a bunch of friends. Afterwards, we continued the birthday celebration and had dinner at a nearby Mexican restaurant. The lighting in this restaurant was super dark, so I couldn't really record much of anything, but I ended up ordering some tuna and avocado tostadas and chicken enchiladas, which were both really tasty. May 20th. Titus made an espresso with almond milk, and I snacked on this delicious octopus and potato with broccoli and edamame beans with basil sauce. This thing is so freaking good, and I pick it up pretty often when I go grocery shopping. And then later for dinner, I met up with some old childhood friends who I hadn't seen in literal years, and we caught up with each other over some very delicious sushi. And then for dessert, we shared a vanilla ice cream with mochi pieces and a brown sugar sauce. May 21st. Today we had Japanese class, so during our 10-minute break, I ate a chicken bento and some saucy boiled eggs that I picked up earlier from a convenience store. And then after class was done, we stopped by a 7-Eleven and I got myself one of their iced coffees. And then an hour later, I snacked on this basil tomato pasta thing. I don't know how much longer this will be at 7-Eleven, but recently it's been one of my favorite things to snack on. And then for dinner, I cooked some chicken breast with some air-fried glazed carrots and broccoli. And I fried an extra 2 eggs for Titus's plate. We watched some Urusei Yatsura during dinner, and another thing from 7-Eleven I've been really into lately is this strawberry tea. It's so good and refreshing and not too sweet, and unfortunately I don't think it's around anymore. At least not until next spring. May 22nd. Today was filming day for our Spilled Ink channel, so I ate breakfast for once, and I had these chocolate overnight oats that I made the night before. And since I was in the comfort of my own home, I tried recording myself eating it. I very much enjoyed it, but I gotta say, I don't believe it keeps you full like they say it does, because I got hungry again like not even an hour later. So on our way to the studio, I picked up an iced coffee from 7-Eleven and then ate one of those basil pasta tomato snacks that I love so much. And of course, one of those bottled strawberry teas. Filming took several hours, so we were starving by the end of it, but luckily for us, I had planned to surprise Titus for his birthday, and I took him to the Blue Note Jazz Club for dinner, which he's always wanted to go to ever since he read the Blue Giant manga. we had a course meal that I reserved, and I actually couldn't record a video of everything we ate because some of the dishes were served to us while the live band was playing, and I really didn't want to be that one rude customer pulling her phone out to take pictures of food in the middle of the performance. But yes, everything was delicious, and Didas was super happy with the birthday surprise. May 23rd. On my way to the Geeks Plus office, I got an iced coffee from 7-Eleven. One of the Geeks Plus staff had actually just come back from visiting the UK, and they brought back some souvenir stroopwafels. I ate one, and it was incredible. And then afterwards, I washed it down with, what a surprise, some of this delicious strawberry tea. After I came home, Didas made some espresso with almond milk, and then we saved our appetite for dinner because it was the night we were having our Spilled Ink launch party with some of our friends. Maylene surprised us with this beautiful giant pink and blue bouquet to commemorate our new channel, which you should totally check out if you haven't already. And it was a lot of fun getting to celebrate with everyone.
Thank you for coming. Oh, miserable. So much.
To be honest, I didn't really keep track of all the bar food I consumed. I just kept eating, but everything was so freaking good. May 24th, I woke up earlier than I expected, and I was pretty hungry, so I ate a salad before I got some work and chores done. And I saved my appetite for a few hours because this afternoon I was headed to Nakameguro for fancy afternoon tea with some girlfriends. We had a reservation booked at the Eau Couture Cafe, and for this season it was hydrangea themed. This was my first time having tea at this place, and it was so beautifully decorated, even down to the menu. I was stunned. The food was also super beautiful and on theme, and we actually got a really good spread of savory dishes like soba with mushroom tempura, this roasted pork thing that was delicious, this little toasted cheese sandwich. Everything was really good, and I felt like I was gonna explode by the end of it. And here's some super cute pictures we took with the hydrangea backgrounds. Look at us, just a bunch of super cute ladies. I definitely recommend trying to book a reservation for this if you're a big fan of afternoon tea. May 25th, this weekend was extra exciting because I went camping for the first time ever. It was really cloudy, so unfortunately we couldn't really see Mount Fuji, but it was really nice being right up by the lakeside. I had an iced coffee earlier in the morning that I forgot to record, but for lunch I had a plate of curry rice at a little restaurant that was right by the campsite. And then afterwards, I shared this coffee-flavored Pinot ice cream with everyone. I had one and ended up not really liking it very much, so I wouldn't get it again. A short while later, I snacked on these Ritz Bits crackers. Some of our friends were staying in a cabin nearby, so for dinner, we headed over and Maylene cooked up this delicious minestrone soup. And for the rest of the evening, I just snacked on whatever I could get my hands on, like this grilled sweet potato, meat and green onion skewers, toasted marshmallows. I don't know, something about an open fire just makes everything taste 10 times better. May 26th. After emerging from our tent in the wee hours of the morning, Maylene cooked up some pork buns that were pressed and toasted with butter, just like how they did it in Eurocamp, and this was honest to God the tastiest pork bun I had ever eaten in my life. And of course, to further imitate Eurocamp, I had to eat a curry cup noodle. I also toasted and ate 2 of these s'mores biscuits. We also grilled some Spam, some corn, and enjoyed our hearty breakfast while soaking in the sounds of the lake and cold air for one last time before heading home. We stopped by and bathed at a nearby onsen before heading home, and I bought a frozen chocolate-covered banana. I got home at around 5 p.m. and I think I accidentally napped for like 4 hours. And then after getting some more work done for my late night snack, I ate that one 7-Eleven basil pasta snack that I had in the fridge. And then I ate a yogurt mixed with a spoonful of this delicious homemade blueberry sauce that Maylene made for us a few days ago. That was everything I ate in a week. This was just a quick video idea that I thought would be fun to share since I had so much going on that week. So let me know if you'd like to see something like this again. New video at the end of the month if I can get it done in time.